Okay folks, we're back after it again. We're out here on the trail, and I'm going to get in a little day hike today. We're going to hike the Mary Davis Trail. Now, if you've been watching for any time at all, you've seen me do this trail before, and I recommend you go back and watch those other videos. I'm not going to film the trail in detail like I did before, but I am going to share some of my experiences today, and I hope you enjoy yourself as we go on this trail. Okay, here we are at the intersection of the Mary Davis and the Lost Trail, and we're making really good time so far. I'm feeling good, and there you have it, a little over a mile and 23 minutes. That's not bad, folks. You know, even though I've been out here a bunch of times, I never get tired of it because it always looks different. Every time I come out, there's always some subtle little change, a new piece of deadfall, or, you know, the foliage is just a bit different. But it never gets old, folks. So if you've got a little trail nearby your house, and with the way gasoline prices are these days, I'd hit that trail as often as I could. And look who we're sharing the trail with today, Mr. Turtle. Wonder what else we'll see on out here. Okay, I know I'm not going that slow. Evidently I've met his brother out here on the different part of the trail. Well, enjoy your hike, little fella. Wow, look at all this. Now that we've dropped down in elevation, the vegetation sure has changed. It's getting rather thick in here. That's where we came from. And let's get after it. We're at the old Mary Davis home place. You can see the remains of the hearth there, and since I've been out here last time, it's deteriorated even more. Whenever I first started hiking out here, I used to be able to set up my camp stove and cook right there at her hearth, and now that's fallen in. Let's see what we got for lunch today. I've got a tortilla, and inside that I've got some smoked sausage and some cheddar cheese. And folks, you need to get out here, you need not buy any of those expensive backpacking meals. I mean, I enjoy those, but it's simply not necessary, especially in this day and age where food prices are higher than a cat's back. I would not worry with it. You can get by on the cheap just fine. So I've got my cheddar cheese, my smoked sausage there, and you can see I just took the cheese and folded it up inside a piece of parchment paper. Easy peasy. I'm going to add some of this peanut butter here. I know it sounds kind of gross, but believe it or not, this is actually pretty good. Looks kind of gross too, don't it? I highly recommend that you find time in your daily life to get out and enjoy nature as much as possible. Now that I went back to work, I've gotten pretty busy again. But it's good to get out here. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. Nothing but the sounds of nature. Here's a little thrifty tip for you folks. You can keep your old bread bags and reuse them. I put my lunch sandwiches in these. In the winter months, these make a good sock liner. Whenever I was a kid, You know, we didn't have all the fancy neoprene stuff or the sealskin socks or anything like that. This is what we used, and we made out just fine with it. Look for opportunities to reuse stuff. Look for things around your house that can be repurposed, and save that money wherever you can. I've also got some of these crackers here too. My dad actually saved these for me whenever he goes out to eat and orders a salad, or gets takeout and orders a salad. He keeps all these crackers and he gives them to me, and I take them hiking. So here's to my dad for thinking about his boy. The crackers are a mighty fine snack. I know I've mentioned this to you before, folks, but it's worth repeating, especially out here in the hot weather when you've been sweating. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my hat is soaked through with sweat all the way down to the bill. You can see the little sweat line where my hat's been resting on my leg. Need to replace those electrolytes. And plus, if you're not one that likes just plain water, this is a fruit punch flavor too, so you can flavor your water with it. Now this will be a little bit watery because this size is recommended to 16 ounces of water, and we have a quart here, but you could still get that good fruit punch flavor in there. I've drank about half of my container of water. This little Nalgene bottle holds about 1 liter of water, and I'm going to save that last half. Well, back to my job. The job's going real well. I've been there about 6 weeks so far, and you know, I kind of like it. You know, I feel like I'm more productive. Not that I wasn't productive and satisfied putting up the video every week and, you know, doing that for you guys, but I think it's kind of helped me a little bit going back to work. And plus, I have a 3-day weekend almost every weekend, so that allows me the time to get back out here and keep making videos, keep enjoying myself, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos as well. Turtle number 3, folks. I was right on top of him, almost stepped on him before I saw him. And I think I surprised him as much as he surprised me. He doesn't look too happy with me, so I'll go ahead and go around him and we'll be on our way. Okay, we're on the last leg of the journey here. We've come right at 6 miles, just a touch over. And we are at the intersection of the Lost Trail and the Mary Davis. We've got roughly 1 mile to go in that direction back to the trailhead. Just going to stop here and get rehydrated. I'm going to drink the rest of that water that I saved, and that'll be enough of a bump to get me on in, but I feel good and I've been making great time. So as far as I can see, I haven't lost any physical fitness. In fact, I might have gained a little, so that's a good thing. But anyway, I'll go ahead and sign off here because it's awful peoply back there at the trailhead. So we'll catch you in the next video, and maybe we'll see you out there.